The time is now 6:53 on this Tuesday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go.
Some good news for some St. Louis County residents. The county is expecting garbage fees, including those from private companies, to go down in the summer. St. Louis County Operations is own landfill in Virginia, but as we've reported, WLSSD, a Resource Renew, will start using that landfill on the Iron Range this summer. So now, along with St. Louis County, that means trash from residents in Carlton, Lake, and Cook counties will also be brought there. It also means operating costs will start to be divided among all those counties, so St. Louis County customers will be paying less. As for how much saving people can expect, well, it's up to the individual garbage hauling companies on how much they decide to charge. Now, it's important to note that this doesn't impact all St. Louis County residents. So here's a look at that county's solid waste management area. So highlighted in the yellow there, this new decrease won't impact those in Duluth or near Duluth, and the blue areas are in an agreement with Resource Renew. We did reach out to Resource Renew to see if they're expecting costs to decrease as well.
A regional team that protects our waterways is looking for your input. There's an annual contest open now. The Regional Stormwater Protection Team is looking for the public input on how to keep our lakes and streams free from pollutants. Community members can submit their ideas and then be entered in a drawing for one of 4 prizes. Those include gift certificates, an icy sidewalk control kit, and others. We'll have a link to submit your ideas on our website, and you've got until the 31st to get those ideas in.
Minnesota Power's parent company has officially been acquired by a Canadian investment group. Elite spokespeople announced on Monday the closing on that deal with Canada Pension Plan Investment Board and Global Infrastructure Partners. State regulators unanimously approved the acquisition, which Elite leaders say will come with a 1-year base rate freeze. It also comes with $50 million in rate credits and what company leaders call additional support for energy affordability and innovation. Elite will stay headquartered and locally managed here in Duluth.
On Monday, DEC leaders announced next year's FinFest will be held in Minneapolis. Leaders said the decision comes after a review of FinFest operations and long-term sustainability. They also addressed rumors of a 5-year contract with the DEC for the event, saying there was not a contract and the relocation decision was discussed with the DEC. The event normally took place during the summer in Duluth, but FinFest 2026 will take place end of September. No word yet on an exact location in Minneapolis.